So earlier, I just uploaded a video entitled, First Time I Had Sex with a Black Woman. Now, I will conclude this video series with the last time I had sex with a black woman by Black Bigot. So, in Seattle, about 10 years ago or so, I met this black chick. She was really big. She wasn't fat. She was this Queen Latifah, early 90s built, thuggin' big, circa, set it off. She was kind of cute. She looked just like Jill Scott. Just like Jill Scott. Even some white people, when we were sitting drinking coffee, they're like, "Oh, you look just like Jill Scott." Well, you guys all look alike anyway, so. So, she liked me. We were good friends. We would talk, hang out, so I thought we were good friends. I knew she was sexually attracted to me because, she was pretty blunt. She told me she wanted to fuck me. But I didn't want to because, friends don't fuck their friends. So one night, and it always starts like this, when we all have sex with our friends, one night, I'm hanging out at her house, had a couple beers. So I get ready to leave, and she's like, "Hey, you better not leave because it's raining and you're drunk." Now, first of all, I wasn't drunk. I was buzzed. I don't drink to get drunk. I just get a little buzzed and I'm chilling. All right. But I was like, I was thinking, this ain't a good idea because I know she wants to fuck me. I was like, nah, I think I'm good. And then she goes, "I'm telling you," she goes, "you're going to get pulled over. You got an old ass van. It's a piece of shit. And the police love pulling your ass over," which they did. So I was like, all right, cool. So I'm really tired. And I'm asking her, like, where am I going to sleep? And she goes, "Well, you can sleep in the bed with me." I'm like, oh, shit, she's going to pull some fucking shit. But I'm going to control myself, because, I don't need to have sex with her. So I jumped in the shower and then, put on some whatever. And I was laying down, right? So she lays down too, right? So I kind of fall asleep and then I wake up and I could feel her thigh against me. And I'm like, oh, shit, here it goes. Come on, Black Bigot. You can do this. Be strong, brother. You can do it. So a thigh turned into like a leg over my leg. So next thing you know, I guess you were spooning and grinding and touching and groping and oh my God, we're doing this shit for about an hour and a half. Now, granted, let me tell you something. She was attractive. I like black women. I think they're really attractive. There's certain qualities I don't like about them. So we're just I'm not like really, rubbing on her like that, but we're just she starts grabbing mine, and I'm like, fuck, I think we're gonna, I don't know. So she starts like, and then about 2 seconds later, she jumps out of bed and she's like, she just runs into the bathroom, and I'm like, where are you going? She's in the bathroom for about 2 minutes. She comes out and she throws a condom at me. And she goes, "Nigga, we fucking." And I was like, I told her, I was like, look, I said, I don't know if that's a good idea because first of all, I hadn't gotten laid in like 3 months. And I know I'm not going to last. I mean, I'm better at it now, but back then when I was younger, man, I was about 15 minutes and that was about it. And I knew at that time I was not going to last longer than 5 minutes. I knew it. So I was like, all right, well, fuck it. Let's just do it. Come on, Black Bigot. You go. Let's do it. So she walks to the bed and she's totally fucking nude. Totally, she took off all her clothes, and she was big. Now she didn't have like a big stomach. She just had a big ass, big thighs, big shoulders, big tits. Everything was big. She's almost 6 feet tall. She was almost damn near as tall as me, and she was real, just big. She wasn't fat. She was just big. She jumps right on the bed, all on her knees, doggy style, and she starts like doing this thing with her ass. Like I see black girls in the videos doing it, but she did it in front of me. I was like, oh shit. So I get in position and I put the condom on, and I swear to God, I didn't even stroke it like 7 times, and I'm already about to come. And I'm like, oh my God. And I pulled away from her, and I was like, look, girl, I said, I think this is a bad idea. And she goes, nah. look, I'm not gonna lie. She said, just keep fucking me. So we started doing it again. I swear to God, 15 seconds, and I'm like, she starts like to put that thing on me. That's what they call it, putting that thing on me. And I pushed her back. And I said, listen, I'm telling you, I am not going to be able to last. Let's just chill out for a minute. This woman, I don't know how she did it to this day. It's like she did this thing with her butt where it just kind of automatically went on now she was banging me. So now she's like, and I'm like, ah! And 15 seconds later, that was it, folks. Lights out. And I was like, it felt wonderful. Don't get me wrong. It felt great. It felt fantastic. And I said, sorry. She goes, that's all good. She goes, we'll go again in 20 minutes. I'm like, all right, cool. That's all I remember. I went right to sleep. I went right to fucking sleep. So I woke up the next day. I could tell she was a little pissed. And I was like, well, gotta go to work. And that was it. That was the last time she called me. She did not call me ever again. And we were friends. That was my friend. Like, we hung out and shit. And I felt bad and shit. So I was just like, that sucks. And then, so about 10 days passed, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, was the dick that bad? So I went to her house, right? And then she comes to the door, and she goes, shh. And I'm like, what? She goes, like, she has a dude in there. And I'm like, okay. I said, all right. I said, sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. So, guess Black Bigot gave her some bad dick is what happened. I learned my lesson from that. Not that I don't or won't bang black women ever again, but I will not ever sleep with my friends ever again from that. And you know what? I'd like to consider myself pretty decent in bed, but I've gotten better over the years. But yeah, I don't know. I thought she was my friend, but at the end of the day, she just wanted me for my sexy, chubby body and my bad dick, I guess. I don't know. So, you know what? I would like to bang another black chick. I totally would. And a matter of fact, I would consider dating one. But then they have to meet my prerequisites that were listed in my last video. So anyways, Black Bigot out, and be kind, rewind, and don't fuck your friends. Because when you fuck your friends, at the end of the day, just nothing good comes out of it, okay? So anyways, I'll see you later. I am going into the woods. The woods.